When you say, I've always been like this, there's generally a story behind it. That story is something worth exploring. It's an origin story there. I know in my life I've had many times where, especially when I was younger, in my professional setting and in my family setting, I would hear people say, you consistently do something. And I will say, well, that's how I am, or I always do it like that. What I recognize is at the time, I was covering a wound. I was afraid to deal with an issue, and I responded a certain way in certain situations. I'm guessing you may be that same person or operating in the same way. What I'm telling you is, whether you realize it or not, if you catch yourself saying, I always done it this way, or this is what I always do, or this is just how I am, you are likely covering a wound that is holding you back from your greatest self. I guarantee you it's not serving you. And you're just protecting something you don't want to deal with. At some point, you're going to have to deal with it or continue the consequence of whatever that is living in your life. I guarantee you it's hurting you financially. It's hurting you personally. It might be even hurting you spiritually. But I know it's hurting your relationships. Here's what I need you to understand. Address the origin of that. Deal with it. Start the healing journey. Yes, it's going to take some time. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, there's going to be some uncomfortable stuff, and you're going to have to deal with parts of yourself you probably haven't dealt with in a while. But it's worth it. You can't keep telling yourself the story that this is who you are. At some point, you have the ability to make a change. What I need you to remember is that the goal is growth. Growth happens in the journey. Enjoy it.